Hey guys, what's up? This is my review for Alpha Prime. So in this game, you're basically a special forces soldier sort of person, and it's set in a space age. So basically, this chick walks up to you in a bar and tells you that she needs your help on some random planet to rescue one of your old comrade people. I'm not sure if there's a game between this, before this, or whatever, but I'm assuming you know them for some reason. And then basically you go to this planet, and then what do you know, it's not how it all turned out to be, and you have to work your way through this place trying to find this guy. So your character has some weird, I don't know, at the start they make some weird kind of statement that your character's immune to some kind of rock that most people aren't immune to, which means he can't get drunk anymore. Partway through the game you kind of think what the reference could be about, but really it's just quite a useless reference. Well, at least I thought it was. In the game you got preset weapons, so pretty much you have all the guns on you, you just don't have the ammo. So when you get ammo you can use the gun. There's not really any experience for this game, so there's no really working your way up to any sort of special weapons or powers. There is 11 stages, I think, but one of them is just a tutorial, and the last stage only takes five minutes or so, and the rest is mostly just cutscenes. Overall, there's probably maybe 4 hours of gameplay, and then that's assuming that you're right at the game. You can probably do it in shorter. Otherwise, yeah, you're looking at 4 to maybe 6 hours of gameplay. But this game's, I think it came out quite a while ago. It's not a new game or anything, so it's probably, if you were to compare it to something, I'd probably say it's probably close to Doom sort of styled combat, and then they've crossed it over with some sort of space game, I guess. Maybe Mass Effect. I think there were a few references to things that I remembered from the Mass Effect game. But yeah, so basically you got basic maps. There's not really free walking, you can go wherever you want. It's set out, so you got locked doors and open doors, and they give you this hacking thing which they reckon can open any door in the entire complex, but what do you know, it can only open certain doors, and they're only the doors that are preset for you. Otherwise, I think the hacker was kind of boring. It's not really a challenging hacker, it's just something that you press tab, and then you look at something, and then you wait for the counter to reach 100, and then you press F, and it's done. It's not really that special. This game itself is not very challenging. They've tried to add, the fear slow motion shooting sort of thing that you found in most of the fear games, where you just press control, but in this one, you don't need to, slowly build it up. You just pick up what's called Iridium, and basically it's just some injection rock thing that you use, and then it gives you slow motion powers. Unfortunately, their slow motion's kind of lame compared to Fears, because in Fears, everyone else goes in slow motion, but your guns and stuff still fire at normal speed, whereas in this one, it seems that your character can move at full speed. Well, not really, it just slows down everything, so then you can make faster decisions and choices as to what you're going to do with the time that you have. So basically, in Fear, I think you could just stand in front of someone with slow motion on and shoot them, because you're moving at double the speed of them. But in this game, if you were to turn slow motion on and stand in front of them, you'd still take the same amount of damage as if you hadn't had slow motion on. Your character doesn't shoot any faster or move anything faster like that. But since it's a lot slower, you can make better choices as to dodge stuff, or you could aim for the head a lot quicker than if it was in full speed. So it kind of works out, but I didn't really use slow motion that much. There were a couple times when I felt like using it, but you wouldn't have to use it in this game. It's just not that hard for combat. It's meant to be quick paced, I guess, which is why you'd add the slow motion, but it wasn't that quick. Weapon wise, you got flamethrowers, machine guns, pistols. They give you a melee hammer, and you've also got sniper rifle, and yeah, that's about it. I think the sniper is alright, but you don't really get much ammo in the game for it, and the rocket launcher does a lot of damage, but they're like, if you try to shoot through like a hole in a wall or something, it'll sometimes blow you up instead of going through it. Because obviously this is a lot older game, they haven't developed the whole mesh, like the proper way of doing it, where you can shoot through holes and stuff. They haven't really developed it that much at this point in time when they were making this game. The car's quite cool in this game. There's only one stage where you get a vehicle. It doesn't really handle that well, but I mean, it was still fun. I reckon it would have been better with weapons or something added to it. Otherwise, this game was alright. I think I got it. It's not very expensive now, obviously, since it's quite old. So I got it quite cheap, and I was happy with it. There were quite a few bugs I noticed, and it did randomly crash at certain points in the game, as well as it has like this quick save feature, which I thought was alright, since it only saves at end of stages. So if you're finding it hard during a stage, just quick save, otherwise you're going to have to restart from the beginning of every stage. The storyline was average, really. I don't know, I didn't really like the storyline. There's like these bits where like people talk to you on your comms and your character can't move while they're talking, which really annoyed me. Graphics wise, it's probably good for its time, but I don't know, I'd say it's pretty average. The actual storyline, I didn't actually like the ending or the start. I thought it was very predictable. Most of the combat's predictable. You can kind of tell when an enemy is going to be showing up soon. Not much really surprises you in this game. I think the ending, they really tried to give you like this surprised, kick-ass sort of thing, like as though, oh, there might be a number 2. But I don't know, I thought it kind of like ruined the whole game with what they did. I thought they could have done it a wee bit better, especially with how they describe a lot of things in the game. They seem to describe them as like ultimate weapon sort of things, and then you use them and they're just pathetic, like crap that you could pretty much do anything with. Especially the main thing that you're trying to get. I don't want to ruin it for anyone who hasn't played the game, but there's like this special object which basically you can make a wish for, and you can wish for anything in the world. The guy wishes to be like the strongest weapon ever, and then he turns out to be like the weakest person that you could ever face in like this entire game. It was really pathetic. There is one boss fight in this game, which is the final stage. I thought it was stupid. I thought they could have done a lot better. This game, there are rooms you can go into which have no point towards your objective. They just have random people in them. But that was kind of stupid, since you can just avoid them and there's no reason to actually go in there, since you don't get experience from anything in this game. So, I mean, I guess it's up to you if you want to kill every single little person. I, however, didn't feel that way, because pretty much you can tell which way to go based on the map. There's not really any, it's not like looking around for where to go sort of thing. It's just very basic map layouts. But yeah, if I had to rate this game, I would probably just give it a 6, because I mean, it was fun. I enjoyed the combat, but other than that, I don't think it really offered that much to it. I'm not sure if this came out before Fear. I don't think it would have, since I think I saw on Wikipedia that it was based on like a cross between Doom and Fear. But I don't know, it might have came out before. They might have just said it was similar. I can't quite remember exactly, but I mean, it kind of failed if it was meant to be similar to Fear. They must have just tried to take the slow motion from the combat, but that kind of failed. But anyway, I'm only going to give it a 6 out of 10. That's just my opinion. If you don't agree with it, drop what you thought of in the comments of this video below. Or if you agree with it and just want to say something, just drop it in the comments below. Otherwise, make sure to check out my walkthrough series for this game. But I'm only going to give it a 6 out of 10. Okay guys, see ya.